Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the 6 Yard Banter, your front row seat to the Premier League's top six drama with a Chelsea twist. Yeah, it's Chelsea first and rivals next. So, guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I wasn't able to share anything with you guys yesterday. Not that there was nothing to talk about, but because I had little time to do anything, because I was really I had very little time to do anything, and that's just it. So I apologize, and I'm here now. So don't go anywhere. Stick to the end of this video because there's a lot to cover, and I really want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this video because that's the only way you can help this channel grow. So let's go right into it. So first, we'll start with the secret sauce because there is something he posted yesterday, and I'm just going to go right into it. It says Chelsea players are in love with Liam Rosenior. The new Chelsea head coach has already built a strong connection with the squad. Players feel he understands them and treats them as one of their own, not just a boss. Feeling around the club is extremely positive, with the group ready to fight for Liam and deliver a statement performance this Wednesday. This Wednesday is the game at the bridge against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg, and it's going to be interesting to see how that game will go. But I feel confident and I'm positive, not because of the fact that we have a new head coach in the block, but because there are certain patterns I've seen, and I don't want to make it look like we cruised through the game against Charlton Athletic. I but because of something that was different in the game, especially the closeness between the midfield pivots, that's Santos and Caicedo. Even though we're not going to be having Caicedo in the game against Arsenal, I feel like if we have Reece James tucking in for the time for just that game, we'll be able to do enough for Chelsea to be able to at least get a point or even get to the end of the on a positive note, so to say. So, uh, I'll just touch on what I just read out, and it's a good feeling if this is really true. Okay, like I said, I have no problem against Liam Rosenior. My problem is with the people above Liam Rosenior who over time or on the long run, if it's not happening now, will eventually happen because there was so much interferences in the um uh during the time of Enzo Maresca and the rest of the predecessors. Uh so, so what do I it's a good thing if this is really happening that the players actually are in love with Liam Rosenior. Like I said, I'm going to back Liam Rosenior because I do not want my club to fail. Okay, so yes, we have to rally around the new head coach and support him. It doesn't go to say, like I've said in my previous videos, that the protest needs to happen and we need to do it in the best way we can and make sure that we're sending a strong message to those above Liam Rosen. That's Bluco, Bedadek Valley, or whether it's clearly capital or whatever they're going to be called, and the rest of the uh codes. Okay, because these guys do not care about Chelsea, and it's obvious and very apparent to everyone that they do not care about Chelsea, don't care about the badge, they don't care about the fans and whatnot. They only care about enriching their pocket. And Chelsea is not that like that. Chelsea belongs to the fan, the badge belongs to the fans, belongs to us. So we need to do right by us to ensure that they either fix up or pack their bag and get out of our club. I nearly use a curse word there. That's how livid I am with these guys. They need to really fix up and get off. It's a good thing that the players are in love with Liam Rosenior, and that I hope that this is going to be we're going to see another side of Rosenior against Arsenal come Wednesday evening. Up next we'll talk about during the presser, the match presser against Arsenal. Rosenior talked about Arsenal drew earlier in the season, and he said that fundamentally there are tactical things in the game, but what I loved from the game was the intensity of the group. I'm confident in the group. They have shown they are really, really hungry and believe in ourselves, and I want to see that against Arsenal. And it's still unknown to us how Liam Rosenior is going to set up against Arsenal, but I'm believing because there are some players that didn't feature in the game against Charlton, and some other players came on towards the later end of the game, like Esteval, even Cole Palmer, was apparently still under assessment. We also have Rhys James, who's also being monitored, as well as Malu Gusto. So it remains to be seen how Chelsea and Liam Rosenior will line up against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-final leg. Or like I said, I feel confident going into this game. I feel not overly confident, but I feel um I'll just say I'm looking forward to the game. That's all I can say. That's what I'll say. And there is one particular news that popped up yesterday, and it's also doing the rounds this morning, that Conor Gallagher, one of Cobham's graduates, is going to be joining Tottenham Hotspur. And I cannot but feel sad that this is it because traditionally, ideally, any Chelsea player do not associate with Chelsea. And I'm starting to feel a bit old because times it seems like times are flying, and it was just like about yesterday where we where we found out or we know that Chelsea do not align or agree or do business with Tottenham. So hearing this or seeing that, according to Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, these are two gurus in world football when it comes to news and all that. That they've come out to confirm that Gallagher will be joining uh Tottenham. This is after moving from Chelsea to Atletico, and now it seems like he's very interested in coming back. He misses London and wants to return to uh, London. So I don't know how to feel about this because I don't know what Gallagher is thinking, but then again, he's got a career that he has to pursue, and if Tottenham actually aligns with his dream and goal, well, I wish him all the best, but I don't wish him the best when it's going to be up against Chelsea. That's just it. Gallagher, just hear this from me now. I'm going to be on your neck when you come to the bridge or whenever you're up against Chelsea, and that's just it. Tyrique George is now expected to leave on a permanent transfer this month. We already know that already, and this is according to the Athletic. And so just towards the close of the summer, he was very close to joining Fulham, and it's sad to see him go, but we have so many competition in the attacking area, and he's not a nine, he's a winger, he's a left winger. So we have Garnacho, we have Gittins, and we also have Neto, and sometimes Esteval, we can also play from that area. I think it's only right that we let him go so he can get more playing time elsewhere. Uh so that's it. To wrap up, there are two other news that I want to talk about, and that's the first with Manchester United. Manchester United have confirmed that Michael Carrick will be the interim coach till the end of the summer, and I thought it was going to be Darren Fletcher at first, and then now it's been confirmed by news from Manchester United that Michael Carrick will be the interim manager till the end of the summer. Wait to see. I feel like Michael Carrick will do better than Ruben Amorim. Amorim was just there to just make the money. It was just it was just it was just not it for Manchester United. I still feel like Michael Carrick will be able to do a better job than Ruben Amorim. And to wrap up, we'll talk about Real Madrid, and the only reason I'm talking about Real Madrid is because they actually made mention of Chelsea's former coach, was Enzo Maresca, and according to news on X, it says that Real Madrid actually like Enzo Maresca. Right now, they've parted ways with Xabi Alonso, and that's because I even saw in the final where Kylian Mbappe publicly disrespected Xabi Alonso, and it just it's just gone to reveal to us the difference between the former players, the old generation players, and what we have now. That things like this are allowed to fly. There was something that happened during the days when Mourinho was still a coach at Inter Milan, where Mario Balotelli almost disrespected Jose Mourinho, and Materazzi wasn't having any of that. And the report came out that there was a big fight in the dressing room, and Balotelli was put in his place. And when you look at that and see what Mbappe publicly did when Alonso tried to gather the players and call them to a place, and Mbappe openly said no, and on instead he called the players towards him and asked them to leave the pitch, and that's very, very disrespectful. I don't know. This is the same thing Mbappe did when during his days at PSG, under Gaeta, under Tuchel, and the other managers, and it still turns out that he has not learned anything from. He has not even matured, and that's just it. He's showing so much lack of immaturity. This is no longer pride, but indiscipline and immaturity. And now that Xabi Alonso has parted ways, apparently Alvaro Arbeloa is going to be the interim manager, and I don't think he's going to stay. He's going to last that long in the dressing room or as a head coach of Real Madrid. And for Enzo Maresca to be mentioned, it only goes to show that he's done a pretty good job during his days at Chelsea as the Chelsea head coach, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do better as a Madrid head coach. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and share, because like I said, it's the only way you can help this channel grow. And I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Meanwhile, don't forget to check this space for my match prediction and my match lineup for the game against Arsenal in my second video. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell. And until then, it's Chelsea first, rivals next. Peace.